इजरायल सरकारसँग नेपालीको समस्याबारे कसरी पहल भइरहेको छ यस्तै विषयमा कुराकानीका लागि हामीसँग यति बेला सम्पर्कमा हुनुहुन्छ नेपालका लागि इजरायली राजदूत हनान गोडेर। Your Excellency, welcome to News 24 Television.
Thank you very much. I don't know if you can see me clearly.
Yes, we do. Can you hear me properly, Your Excellency?
Yes, I can hear you now much better.
It's really very sad to know about the current crisis. We are also going through the trauma. In this current crisis...
Yes, I really appreciate the sympathy and the efforts and the messages of condolences that we are receiving from hundreds of citizens, civilians, even thousands, but also from Minister Saud, Minister of Foreign Affairs, and the entire Nepali government, political parties, organizations. Everybody is expressing their condolences and their sympathy to the state of Israel. And let's try to understand what happened during the 48 hours ago. On Saturday morning, a group of 1,000 Hamas terrorists entered Israel in many locations, broke the border. Some of them entered through paragliding from the air, some of them from the ocean, and invaded into Israeli territory, taking control of 20 or 20-something villages and settlements all over the country, all over the southern part of the country. They entered and they started slaughtering people. Situation is not clear, but it is not good.
Right.
We have
Your
lost
Excellency,
so far 800 Israelis, and the numbers are still increasing.
Your Excellency,
regarding your question about Nepali nationals that are in Israel.
Okay. Do you have some update regarding the Nepali citizen in Israel, current update information?
Yes, of course.
Please. Nepali
nationals in Israel are in various capacities. Some of them are caregivers in old age homes, and some of them are participating in the Learn and Earn program, which is for students. Let me emphasize that the Learn and Earn project is from 3 parallel universities in Nepal. 2 of them are not affected. 2 universities, 2 Nepali universities, students from Nepali universities were not affected. Not the students from AFU, Agriculture Forest University in Rampur, and not the students from Tribhuvan University. However, the 3rd university, the 3rd group of students from Far Western University, some of them were located in a village called Kibbutz Alumim, on the border of Gaza, and they were affected by a group of terrorists that entered and slaughtered everybody. They throw grenades into the room where they were located. Unfortunately, 10 Nepalis have died. 10 Nepalis have died. 1 is still missing. We have not managed to locate his whereabouts. 4 are in hospitals and 2 are safe. This is out of the 17 Nepalis that were located in that specific place called Alumim.
Right. Do you want to share some of the strategies that the government of Israel is trying to implement to safeguard the people residing in those areas?
Let me first say that the students, whoever lived in that place, Alumim, were evacuated much earlier. And also all the other students from Far Western University were also evacuated to remote places that are far from the border and are not near the border, distance from the border. Okay. So in this aspect, the students from Far Western were taken out, were pulled out from this place and were shifted to a different place. Let me tell you and explain one thing. At the same time of this invasion of the terrorist organizations, Israel is bombed by thousands of rockets all over the country. Israel is at war. and the situation is not limited to some parts. Let me also emphasize that at the moment we have something between 4,000 to 5,000 Nepalis also engaged in the caregivers sector. They were not affected. We are in touch with them and they are in safe places. It's important to mention that the people that are engaged in the caregiver sector were not affected. The only ones that were affected were those that were from Far Western University in a certain village called Alumin.
Can we say that the people, the Nepalese citizens who are residing in those areas has been evacuated?
Yes, you can say that earlier today, all students from Far Western University were taken out from the places, although they were in safe places, but still they were moved to a further distance from the border, from Gaza, and are located to new places, and there are arrangements for all of them.
Okay.
But let me emphasize that the state of Israel is under an attack and under war.
Definitely.
So situation is very, very fragile.
Okay. How are you, Your Excellency, how are you coordinating with the government of Nepal and the Israeli embassy in Nepal to rescue the people or to bring those Nepali citizens back to Nepal?
The airport, let me make it clear, the airport in Israel is open. People are coming and leaving. People are joining and flying out. So whoever wish to go out can go to the airport, take a plane and fly out. Hundreds or even thousands of Israelis are going back to join the campaign, to join the war, to protect the country. And at the same time, whoever wish to go back or to leave is free to do so. There is no limit of people going out, and whoever wish to leave, to go back to Nepal, can do it tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, whenever they find the flights, and there are plenty of flights possible for those who would like to evacuate themselves.
Okay. Do you want to highlight something on the government of Israel trying to, implement the peace, to maintain the peace in that region? Is there any steps that you are moving forward?
Let me make it clear. What happened in the last 48 hours is war crimes, crimes against humanity, entering villages, murdering full families, murdering women, children, taking old people hostages at the age of 85, children at the age of 6 and 8, taking them hostages is a war crime. Hamas is a terror organization. Nepali government condemned this act, and we are thankful and grateful for your sympathy. However, this is not enough. The equation in the Middle East will change, and the Israeli government will know how to protect its government and the members that are visiting us. The Nepalis staying with us are families. Unfortunately, we have 10 casualties. 10 Nepalis have died, and the state of Israel, the government of Israel, will take responsibility on repatriating their bodies on our expense back home. We will do it. It will take a day or 2 or 3. I can't say when, because there is a completely chaos. You know, there are so many casualties. We are talking about 800 Israelis that died. So, and we have to identify each one of them. But the government of Israel will take responsibility for those Nepalis that joined the Israeli family.
At last, if we go through the international media, then it is said that Israeli intelligence has failed to stop this major attack. What is your say on this, Your Excellency?
I must agree with you. This is not an attack by an individual or a group. We are talking about an event, an organization that managed to mobilize at least 1,000 people, and with all the information and intelligence we had, we neglected to locate them. But this doesn't give this doesn't lift the responsibility from this murderous organization.
Right.
They created this violence, and they will pay back. And the state of Israel as a country and as a nation will know to defend itself and to prevent such events from happening in the future.
Right.
You know, we are
all
very, 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 very angry now. We will do anything to protect our citizens, but we will respect international law. And this is something that even in these difficult stages, we will, of course, fulfill.
Well, thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your time.
Thank you very much, and I really appreciate your sympathy and condolences, and I really wish that things will stabilize as soon as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.